Anybody know what the new regen rule means? I'm on one today. So this one is weird to me that this is a... For those of you... How do I explain this? Remember back in the beginning of the edition when some people were saying scatter moves a little arrow? And I was like, no, there's nothing in the rulebook that says that.
Yeah.
I feel like we're in the exact same thing with this regen discussion.
Well, I think regen kind of lost the plot over the last 3 years where people were all playing it the same way and then it started to diverge in different paths. And then the recent FAQ came out clarifying, well, clarifying is a strong word.
Gage, yes, I want to set, so does he. Yes, we both want sets, Gage.
Yes, I agree completely.
Don't want them for free. Let me know what I owe you. I'll pay it. I'll pay the shipping, all that stuff. But yes, Gage, they were beautiful. I would love a set.
Well, we're missing the orc lore.
And orc lore. Sorry, I didn't cut you off.
And then, they recently came out with an FAQ that answered how you should resolve regeneration rolls, but as far as many of you know,
I don't know what you're trying to communicate.
not a lot of people are happy with the outcome of it and are more confused than they were before because everyone was already playing regen the way their group was playing regen and it worked. Regen works in many different ways.
I get it now.
In many different iterations. They're having a conversation, sorry.
It's good.
Oh, you're trying to line up the river?
Yeah.
Yeah, ish. Yeah, anyways, they had that FAQ for regen, and now it kind of tossed up the way everyone was playing regen because now pretty much every group assumed they were playing it wrong. Now they have to figure out how to play it right.
Well, I think the big miscommunication with regen is, and you had this on this today, a lot of people think it's save. It's not how, this is not even part of the FAQ. This is in the core rulebook, it's save. So armor, ward, and then you allocate the damage.
It's actually like,
then you do regen.
If you think of it like you pull the model off and like the old Necron rules, like you lay it down and then you roll the regens for each model to see if they stand back up or not. That's the easiest way to maybe explain it.
I have, what do you got?
Yay, toys for me.
Okay, I have a Chaos Lord on foot.
I appreciate it.
He's got a 5-up ward save, 5-up armor, 5-up regen from the helm. He's got 3 wounds. I take 10 wounds, I take 10 armor saves. I fail 7 of them. I fail 7 of them. Now I do my 7 ward saves. Maybe I fail 6 of those. So build all the way to armor and ward, 6 wounds go through. Your model takes 6 wounds. It only has 3.
Yeah.
It takes 3 wounds, it dies, and then you do regen for every wound that you lost, which is only 3. So you take 3, you may have 6 wounds allocated to you, you only take 3 regens. And if you make 1, you stand back up with 1 wound.
But then if you take wounds after that point, you can only roll 1 regen. You don't get to roll 3 regen.
Yeah, exactly.
So it actually gets more powerful the less wounds you have, technically.
So regen got a buff.
It's a huge buff.
I hate undead, but it is what it is.
It's quite a substantial power gain.
Arguably arugula, super appreciate those 5 mounted miniature memberships.
And now that we've said that...
And I love your name.
That is a great name. I like alliteration. Now that we've mentioned how regen works, people are going to disagree with it.
Oh, well, people still disagree with a lot of things. People disagree with what D3 is, even though the rulebook tells you what it is. People disagree with the scatter die. People disagree about taking perils through fleeing through units.
That's true. That's true.
Both ways.
Yeah.
Some are still taking too many.
Yeah.
Giant Pie, Steve, I'm glad we are the only 2 people on the planet who understands the correct way regen is played. Many such cases. That's true. And to be fair, Giant Pie, to be absolutely fair, I'm going to go against myself here for a second. I didn't even realize that was the way the wording was in the rulebook for armor ward regen until the FAQ, and I had to go back and double check it. Because there are a lot of wordings that just didn't really matter for the most part. We never really checked. So technically, if you can argue, we were doing regen wrong for 3 years.
Yeah, we played regen
because technically the FAQ doesn't need to be there.
Yeah.
That actually is how it works.
Well, it probably didn't help that we were, the way we were playing it is the way everyone...
Hold on, I think we missed the Stormbolter thing.
So many people...
Wait, let me read this. Swoop. I can't believe I visited Canada and Stephen Luker refused to meet up with me. I would never do that, Swoop.
Stormbolter, 60 months, just above Arugula.
Oh, 60 months of joy, only 7 weeks home over. Can't wait, dude. Oh, can't wait. You should see this stuff I'm reading. Stop. You don't have to bring stuff, Stormbolter.
Stormbolter,
Appreciate you,
we do have to chat about the project we're going to do. It might not be Old World related. It might instead be Heresy related, only because all the Old World stuff's going to be gone by the time you get here.
Oh, yeah.
We're not
I would show you the room. There's no, like, there's almost no...
It's actually quite sad.
It's barren.
It's just an empty
Oh, Michael's going to do
it. So you guys got to remember this stuff was just loaded with armies. It's all
We would
gone
never
now.
stub Swoop. Snub? I can't. I said stub. Oh my god. My only question is, are you sure it didn't mean that you can only roll as many regens as you have remaining wounds? The rest automatically fail. Well, that's effectively what we just said.
Regen was a save. Flynn is right early on, and then errata changed it to not a save. That's why people were like, oh, I can stack.
But I think you can argue that we were doing regen wrong for the past whatever years.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were doing it.
We didn't know until
but it functioned. It wasn't like mechanical. It wasn't the way they intended it to be played.
You want to know who Kane that is? That's Gavin's cave.
That's Gavin's
the hobo's
cave.
cave.
Yeah,
he left it here. For example, your character lives and the attacker lost 3 wounds of combat res because they were excess wounds.
Oh, that's only in a challenge.
In a challenge, that would be
different. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the main source of fusion, I think. I thought you would do 1 at a time and roll all 3. You would nest, except for it's armor, ward, allocate the wound, and then regen.
It's kind of like it's a
step in between.
It's a lot easier if you like take the model off after it fails its armor and ward save and leave them all there. And then you roll, and then you just do all your regen.
It was relevant. Dale had a 4 wound model, and I had a 2 damage sword. But we're talking about trolls, so I can have an example. So you have a damage 2 sword, like the Sword of Justice of the Empire, and you attack trolls with 3 wounds. 2 wounds go through.
Yeah.
That troll only takes 3 regen saves.
But it would be 4. Yeah, normally. I know what you mean. Yeah. Like, so if you wound the troll successfully twice, that's 4 damage on the troll. The troll fails his armor save. You lay the troll down, he's dead.
Yeah, it takes
and then you roll 3 regeneration saves to stand it back up. As long as you pass 1, well, he'll stand up with as many as you pass.
But before he would have 4 regen saves.
It's actually a little bit more complicated to resolve multi-wound things and multiple damage things because you have to do them kind of slow and meticulously. Not terribly bad, but yeah, it's a little different.
How many models do you find while packing that you totally forgot? Never, Tiger. I have a mild OCD. It's not that bad. I'm all good, but it actually works to my advantage for YouTube and keeping track of my miniatures.
Oh, yeah. I know I don't have to bring stuff, but I like to bring gifts when I'm staying, and I've outdone myself. Stormbolter, I really
He's so proud of himself. I love it.
Very much, Stormbolter. I look forward to it. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Okay, we should play some Warhammer, though. I'm saying... Wait, no, I'm saying I have to disagree with Steve as he is Steve.
On the merit, Max,
Max,
you're Steve.
Totally understand, brother. I keep forgetting that GW intends people to slow roll every dice.
Yes.
I don't think they do.
Well, that's okay. That's only for trying to figure out confusion. If you and your friend are kind of confused at a step in the game and how to resolve it, just redo the sequence, rolling 1 dice at a time. That'll always answer your problem.
Always?
It should always, unless it's just not in the rule book. If you do 1 die at a time to resolve any situation, you'll figure it out. Resolve every game action.
Well, that doesn't apply.
It applies.
That would specifically not apply what we're talking about. Okay.
No. If
the whole regen change takes it out of the possibility because you need to get more regens. You can't go.
That's
armor, ward, regen.
That's how we were playing it.
That's how we were playing.
Yes. Yeah.
Now
it's armor, ward,
allocate,
model's dead.
Yeah.
Then move on to the next guy attacking. Boom, 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 model's dead. Then you're like, all these guys took this. It still works either way. It's a little weird with trolls and stuff. You have to keep track of like who took what wounds if you do 1 die at a time. But it's a lot easier just to like see if he stands back up.
And I want to remind everybody, it is completely, and remember this, I love discussing rules, and it's fun to have the debate, but in the middle of the game, it is very okay to go, hit it like this, move on.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
that's
kind of how we came to the regen rule we were playing.
Yeah.
It was one of those like,
how you get there.
It's kind of how you get there. You start like just kind of skipping steps, and then it just kind of becomes part of the normal way of playing, which is totally fine because it worked for years for us too.
I remember, I hope you get a new job soon, my dude. Because the starter core Battle March, I ended up pre-ordering both. Nice.
I thought the way I want to run it, I think is overall easier because it's closer to how we were already playing it for years, and change it like this iteration of it. It changes how we were playing it, and it doesn't add anything to the game other than having to remember a step that we already kind of had locked down before.
I play so much that we're gonna play. I swear, yeah. I play so much of like I hate undead. It's like, but this makes them a little bit better.
It makes it better.
And so like I'm not gonna be biased. Like, I'm not gonna play it that way because it makes undead a little bit better. I'm like, I don't care, whatever. That's how it is now, and I'll play it. We'll move on to the next change.
It's kind of like
it's gonna change again. Like things change.
to use our anyone who's in construction or anyone who does trades, it's kind of like, say you do. No matter what, this is the formula for like studs or something, 1624, or like this is how you drywall, this is how you drywalled your whole life. And then you go work for a different company and they're like, oh, no California patches here. All of our studs are 18. It's like, technically they both work, but like now I'm just...
I've been doing it this way for 7 years.
And your way is also correct, but it's just annoying that every time I have to do it, I have to do it your way now. So that's where my apprehension
A lot of people don't like change. The whole scatter die thing was people can't accept change.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it doesn't matter.
No, but this is a...
Because if they kept the scatter die the same way it worked before, it would have been fine.
I'm going to talk about a study I don't fully understand, and I'm probably going to misquote a bunch of stuff, but there's studies about this, about like there's a certain development a brain can get where it just can't handle new information. That's why we get angry about things.
Oh.
Where some people get angry about the scatter die not scattering because
That's
it's
one more
already
thing they have to
built in their
remember.
head as a thing, and now it's different, and people get angry about it
Yeah.
because it's different information.
And it still functions the same
Okay,
way.
Tim says Warhammer time.
Okay,
yeah,
fine.
sorry, Tim.